Hi, it's Milan with Tuning Into the One. And today it's about creating and allowing the emotional, the physical, and the financial space in your life to see if you're ready for soulmate attraction. Now, when it comes down to finding, attracting, and building true lasting love, what's important is to remember that there are really two aspects to who you are. All of us. We have the human and we have the being part. So the human part is more of the practical, the aspect of life that is measurable. So when it comes down to the being part, that's like who you are, your heart space, and what you're beaming out and being every day, because we are beings who are having a physical experience. And as such, there's the human, the physical, the quantitative, the world that we live in with our senses, our eyes, our ears, the sound, the taste, the sight, the smell. All of the senses that we use every day help us to determine the human part of our world. The being part of our world is really how are we registering our emotions? How are we looking at our feelings? And how is all that powerfully helping us to take off and guide us in a direction where we feel like a jet plane hovering over the world and heading for a destination? What is that destination? Well, when it comes down to soulmate attraction, finding, attracting, and building true lasting love, we're really looking to open up the physical, the emotional, and the financial space. How do you do that? Well, the physical and the financial space is part of the human realm, and the emotional space is part of the being realm. And what I mean by that is, how are you looking to budget your time and invest your time, and how are you looking to budget and invest your resources, your money, your time, your effort, as well as how those things are paying off, meaning the return on your investment. So Einstein once said that the perfect definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. What we don't want is to build habits that aren't supporting what we emotionally want as wishes, as dreams. So we want to look at our wishes, we want to look at our dreams, we want to imagine what that fantastic, amazing, ideal dream partner is like, and then we want to build a soulmate attraction blueprint that's practical, that addresses all the human elements that we want, the likes, the dislikes, the wants and the don't wants, and the must-haves and the deal breakers. But we also want to get in touch with our heart space and really open it up so we can use that blueprint, the soulmate attraction blueprint, of course, and the accompanying soulmate manifesto, which helps us to really activate and magnetically energize the being part of us that's 100% energy. So when we're doing this, the practical side, the human side, measure where you're spending your time. What do I mean by that? You have 168 hours each and every week. I have 168 hours each and every week. Every one of us has 168 hours each and every week. How are you investing and spending your time is important. Look at how much ideally you want to create and allow that space, physically, emotionally, and financially. Because when you're looking at the practical life, the human aspect of things, as we can call it, then what you really want to be able to do is look for consistency, look for balance, and look for manageability. You can do that with your time, and you can do that with your money or your resources. So if you haven't created a calendar, a time management system that allocates those 168 hours to whatever you're doing, then you're just allowing the wheel of life to turn, and sometimes it feels like it runs you over. If you actually sit down and start planning out those 168 hours, and you really focus on how you really want it to be. So what does this mean? Well, how much are you sleeping? How much are you spending on work? How much is it taking you to commute? Shower, shave, all those things in the bathroom, eating. When you start writing all this stuff down, you can start measuring and looking and quantifying exactly where those 168 hours are going. So you do that because one of the greatest excuses we give ourselves for moving forward powerfully in life is, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, or it's not for me. Well, how do you know you don't have the time if you haven't sat down and budgeted your time? How do you know whether you have the money or not if you don't create a budget? So, simply put, get a time management system, Get a money management system. It can be as simple as sitting down, looking at your 168 hours a week and dialing it out. I sleep this much, I work this much, I commute to and from work this much, I do chores this much, I take my time to get ready in the morning or for bedtime this much, I go shopping and invest this much time, and then see what's left over. That's the time that you have to plan your soulmate attraction process. Then the Soulmate Manifesto takes everything that you want from the inside out to magnetically energize you. And if you haven't done these two already, your Soulmate Attraction Blueprint and your Soulmate Manifesto, look at the videos on those. And please reach out if you want to in our private Facebook group. You'll find the link on this video or right below it to be able to access that private group in which you can ask, please send me more information on the Soulmate Attraction Blueprint and the Soulmate Manifesto. Start with those two pieces. That will get you both the human elements of likes, dislikes, wants, don't wants, and must-haves and deal breakers, as well as the magnetized and energized process of taking your heart's desire from the inside out in your Soulmate Manifesto and allowing yourself to propel powerfully forward. In addition, when you have a time management system and a money management system, you'll start getting more of that consistency, that balance, and that manageability in your human affairs so you can better prepare and create and open the space emotionally, physically, and financially to attract and build true lasting love, to find and attract that amazing, perfect, ideal dream partner and soulmate into your life. You can get results starting in hours and days and weeks, not years and decades, hours and days and weeks. So remember, how are you creating and allowing emotional, financial, and physical space to be able to allow that to come into your world in hours and days and weeks? As always, this is Milan wishing you amazing dating success and relationship excellence and mastery. So remember, look at the link on this video, click on the link on this video or below this video to join our private Facebook group. In the meantime, I wish you an amazing, amazing dating experience, dating success in finding, attracting, and allowing in and co-creating that space for the soulmate to walk in and become part of your life. True lasting love can be yours. Until the next time, this is Milan saying bye for now.